Hello, my name is John M. Quick. I went on a quest so we could find out what are the best evidence-based ways to tell stories that inspire, influence, and transform our audiences. The principle of simulated experience states that stories stimulate our brains in the same way as lived experiences. What that means is they engage our senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, sound. When we say words like "the feather tickled the bottom of my toes," or "the siren blared in my ears," or "the frosty mountain tops, I could see my breath." When we say things like this, vivid descriptions and imagery, we are engaging the brain. We're taking people there as if they are there themselves. That means when you tell a story to your audience or to your colleagues, you are taking them into another world. About a month after I met my future wife, we planned a full day of dates. We call it the day of 4 dates, because we got up early in the morning, like 6 a.m., drove out to have a photo hunt at a national park. Then, all the way at night, we were going to go to a dance show. Late in the evening, before driving home, we had all these things planned for the entire day. At one point in the afternoon, we needed a little break, and we actually left ourselves a tiny gap of an hour or two. I said, "Hey, I know of an apartment we can stay at. It's my parents. They only use it occasionally during the week. It's the weekend. They won't be there. We'll go and relax for a little bit before our next thing on the schedule." I said, "Don't worry. They definitely won't be there." We get to the door. I've got the key in the door. I think I heard a noise on the other side. But I'm at the door now. We can't leave now. There could be someone on there. Sure enough, I open the door, and there's my parents. At this point, my wife seizes up in a full rigor mortis, becomes incommunicative, and doesn't move. What else can I do? But I pick her up, walk into the door, prop her up against the wall, and let her remain there, where she'll stay as I chat with my parents until it's time for us to leave. What's going on in this story? Well, I use a little bit of exaggerated imagery to describe how my wife tensed up so much that even I would have to pick her up stiff as a board, carry her into the room, just prop her up against the wall. So I used a little bit of expressive imagery there to convey not literally what happened to her, not a rigor mortis, but the way she felt. Her nerves, her surprise at having to meet my parents, after we've only known each other about 1 month, and I told her they wouldn't be home. So in that way, you see that it's a more powerful way. So I could have just said, she was very nervous. She came in, we sat down. I talked with my parents. She didn't say much because she was nervous. See, that's not as powerful as playing into a little bit of the vivid senses and imagery to make it more expressive. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my book, The Power of Storytelling. There you'll get a whole workbook on how to craft your own stories using these principles. You can always get in touch with me, and I'll help you through a coaching process to make better stories that you can use to inspire, engage, and transform the lives of others.